Good evening. Yes. You are a good-looking group, and this is a gorgeous facility. We're so excited to be here in the MAC with you and to celebrate this evening with you. Wonderful milestones and great, fantastic congratulations to everyone. I'll say that many times. So I'm Peg Feynman. I'm founding dean of the Sydney and Lois Eskenazi School of Art, Architecture, and Design. Class of 2023, you did it. Parents, family members, loved ones, our deepest thanks for your support of our graduates and your graduates. Eskenazi School faculty and staff, well done. Let's just take this moment, take a deep breath, and take it all in. This is a very special moment for all of you and for all of us. We could not be prouder of each of our graduates' accomplishments. We are also very proud that the Eskenazi School has been the incubator for your ideas, creations, and personal growth. This evening, as we pause in this space between where you've come from and where you're going, let's do a little time travel. Try to picture yourself just arriving in Bloomington 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago. Maybe you had just graduated from high school. You were that student who was always drawing or throwing pots, so you applied to the studio art program. Or maybe you couldn't get enough of Project Runway as a teen, so someone pointed out our fashion design BA. Still others here started college in another discipline altogether before art, architecture, design, or merchandising called your name. And some of you had already completed your undergraduate degree or had been working when you decided to ramp up your professional and personal lives with a Master of Fine Arts or a Master of Architecture degree. Think back to those beginnings. It was just a few years ago, but I'll bet it feels like a lifetime. You might feel like a whole different person, or maybe just a more realized version of yourself. Your time here started with passion, with curiosity, or talent, or maybe all three. Coming to our school may have been the tip of a guidance counselor, or a teacher, or perhaps it was an act of resistance. You weighed your options, compared the Eskenazi School to other programs, and signed up. Armed with a baseline set of expectations, skills, and ideas, you started your degree program. And wow, did that baseline get shaken up. You learned new ways to make things, to communicate visually, to think about your work in the context of the world. You met mentors who took an authentic interest, these folks, in your work, became invested in your success, and prodded you to dig deeper. In time, you summoned the bravery to speak in your own voice, you gained conviction about your ideas, and you developed skills to support their execution. You undertook a rigorous apprenticeship with some of our greatest names in the field, gleaning ideas and techniques born from our program's storied legacies, some 130 years old. And you learned to contribute to the global conversation, producing ideas and artwork addressing the most pressing issues of our time: social justice, climate change, poverty, and so much more. You discovered how much the world needs, and we all need, your creativity and innovation to solve those problems and many other things, those problems of today, addressing those challenges of today, and anticipating those that will be coming in the future. Over the course of your thesis, exhibitions, case studies, design charrettes, and capstone projects, you brought forth your unique vision in the language of your field, producing bold ideas and original works of art and design bolstered by the sound, theoretical underpinnings, and exquisite craftsmanship that are the hallmarks of an Eskenazi School degree. Time traveling forward just a bit now, you take that fine training into your first jobs and your advanced degree programs. Certainly, there will be challenges. Some people may be warning you about the economy, politics, or this pesky new thing called AI. Perhaps they've said it's poised to wipe out all the creative jobs. With all due respect, tell them you've got this. For one thing, some of our students here in the Eskenazi School have spent the last semester diving into artificial intelligence and learning how those tools might complement and enrich our creative process, and what it simply can't do. There was concern about the printing press at one time, too. We've also dived into a global conversation on the subject with a Team Talk course, AI in the Studio, and a series of roundtables led by our team and colleagues at Notre Dame. Whether it's AI or a new metalsmithing technique, Eskenazi students embrace the possibilities of innovation instead of avoiding them, assured in the knowledge that the human spirit is the spark, the driver, and the abiding essence of any meaningful enterprise or experience. Perhaps even more than others, we creatives know in our bones that our humanity is not a vestigial trait. On the contrary, today's graduates have spent their time at this school bringing their humanity to bear, together with all the greatest knowledge, skills, and techniques in problem solving. In the coming days and months, you'll join the legions of Eskenazi alumni, leading with their very humanness to make a difference across our world. Whether pioneering architectural and industrial design, making waves on a gallery scene, revolutionizing the retail industry, or directing well-known museums and art schools, I encourage you to read about our many illustrious alumni on our news page that's on our website. And no doubt, your stories will be there very soon. But we get ahead of ourselves. Tonight we gather one last time. Let's spend these precious moments together in appreciation. Speaking on behalf of all of us at the Eskenazi School, we are bursting with pride for you. And we wish you all the very best as you go out and show them what you've got. Congratulations. Next, I invite our student speaker to the stage. Please welcome Fashion Design BA Claire Comfort, who is graduating with honors, and she was selected through a rigorous interview process to represent her peers. Claire?
Thank you, Dean Feynman, for your remarks. Good evening, graduates, family, friends, and faculty. I am honored to be speaking in front of all of you today. As a fashion major, we always say, dress your best for success. And I see many here did so today. Hello, everyone. I'm Claire Comfort, and I'm a graduating member of the class of 2023. I am graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in both fashion design and political science. Like many graduates here tonight, I have been blessed to be able to combine creative studies and other intersecting passions in my degrees. The Eskenazi School encourages students to explore the fluid boundaries between the arts and other disciplines. And I have often brought ideas originating in my political science major into my designing and vice versa. In the fashion design program, we all get the opportunity to create our final collection, inspired by our own passions, ideation process, and designs. For my personal collection, I tried to weave together motifs from the women's suffrage movement that I explored in my political science courses into the garments I designed. Studying at Indiana, has allowed me to pursue my intellectual and creative passions in a holistic way. My experience at IU has been transformative. After all, I applied here as a biology major, and now I'm planning my future in the fashion industry. I knew that I wanted to switch my major as soon as I saw the senior collections on that runway that first spring show. It's easy from this perspective to say that it was all inevitable, but if I'm honest, the process has not always felt that way. When I think about my experience here at Indiana, I can only compare it to the creative process I've spent the last 4 years learning: garment construction. The moment you're dropped off here at Bloomington is scary freshman year. You're drowning in nerves and emotions that you can't even begin to understand. It also may be your first real experience of freedom and independence. The first stage of the creative process, ideation, is similarly overwhelming. You have a million ideas, 1,000 different plans of execution, hundreds of concerns, all leading to one final creation. You're trying to figure out your style, define yourself, and present this self to the world through the language of design. Just like the way you might be trying on different personas and considering the impression on all the new people you're meeting at college. The next stage of the creative process can be frustrating and unrewarding. It's a stage of trial and error. You're confident in the process in the finale, but you haven't learned every skill you need to create it. You make mistakes, many mistakes, but you also make great gains. Similarly, the second year of college is filled with teachable moments. You know what to expect, you know how to problem solve, but it's still daunting and challenging, and there's a lot of exploring that has to happen. On my own educational path, I realized that political science resonated for me in a different way than my fashion courses, and I decided to pick up another major. Luckily, with both Eskenazi and political science department being in the College of Arts and Sciences, it was not difficult to pursue this interdisciplinary combination. The third stage of the creative process brings the drafts, the mock-ups, the prototypes. This is the moment where the vision starts to come to life. You're narrowed out all the extras and have focused in. And as design takes shape, you start to realize the product may not align exactly with the vision you first had. You start to become a realist about the effort it will take to achieve your goals. Likewise, junior year as the real world becomes real, and doubts can creep in about the goals you once had for yourself. This was my year of fear and hesitation. Having received some rejections in the professional creative world, I began contemplating giving up fashion design for a career in law. While still designing, I was also studying for the LSAT, and it took much persuasion from my family and friends to get beyond my fear and take an opportunity to the New York City Garment District, and I'll admit, there was still plenty of doubt. But when constructing a garment, with any luck, you finally sew everything right into place. After a long process of hard work and problem solving, it fits just right. Although it may look different from that original idea, it's the way it's supposed to look. Senior year has the same feeling of the pieces coming together. You've spent your collegiate career finding yourself, finding where you get your drive, and have created a career path that may appear differently than originally expected, but it's just the right fit. Whether constructing a garment or planning my career path, I was blessed in my college journey with one steadfast companion, Eskenazi. Wherever field you're in, fashion design, photography, architecture, merchandising, all of us graduates have had the advantage of the best minds in our field, who've not only transmitted their knowledge and prompted us to develop our own ideas, they have believed in us and supported us along the ups and downs of the creative process. And as I look back on my college experience, I'm hit with a palpable wave of nostalgia. I'm hopeful for what the future holds: new opportunities, new jobs, new cities. And I'm happy to say that IU has given me the confidence to move on to the next stage of life. Still, I will always feel connection and fondness for this place, where I experienced the creative process that has brought forth the woman I am today. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our Executive Director of Academics, Deb Christensen.
Actually, could we give Claire one more round of applause? Thank you for telling us your story. and inspiring everyone. I know you're waiting for us to get to these moments. We want to recognize the students. We have nearly 200 students earning bachelor's and master's degrees from the Eskenazi School this spring. It's my pleasure to help recognize those gathered here today. We'd like to take a special moment to congratulate our graduate students who received degrees this afternoon at Assembly Hall. Wave to us, graduate students. Are you here? Each will again be recognized as they walk across the stage this evening, but we did want to recognize the Studio Art Master of Fine Arts program students and our J. Irwin Miller Master of Architecture program tonight. Thank you. In addition, I want to recognize graduates receiving undergraduate school honors. These are granted to students ranked in the top 10% in each of their respective Eskenazi School degree programs, 6 degree programs. These students receive honor cords in recognition of their exemplary work, and they're noted in the program, I believe with an asterisk. I now also want to introduce Associate Dean Arthur Liu, Director of Undergraduate Studies, Caleb Weintraub, Director of Graduate Studies for Studio Art, Malcolm Smith, and the Director of Graduate Studies for the J. Irwin Miller Architecture Program, Kelly Wilson. They will all assist in telling you about the process and reading the names of our students.
Graduates, the big stage is ready for you. You'll be called by roll. As we read your name, please cross the stage to receive congratulations from Dean Feynman. And then move on to receive your gift from our undergraduate academic advisors, Sheila Mabin, Elke Pesso, and Neil Weatherwax. Friends and families, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Julia Fagelman.
Read the major as well.
Okay. Studio Art BFA. Madison Waluski, Studio Art BFA. Heidi Pang, Studio Art BFA. Wesley Mass, Studio Art MFA. Xixi Wang, Studio Art MFA. Justin Carney, Studio Art MFA. Kadama Murray, Studio Art MFA. Jean Johnson, Studio Art MFA. Sarah Urist, Studio Art MFA. Let me pass the mic to Caleb.
Mary Roberts, Studio Art MFA. Laura Greenwood, Studio Art MFA. Alexis Zabor, Studio Art MFA. Zabor. Emily Chase, Studio Art MFA. Dominic Rivers, Studio Art MFA. Michael Sari, Studio Art MFA. Joseph Ovier, Studio Art MFA, Ovier. Joel Peisowitz, Studio Art MFA. Caitlin Clark, Studio Art MFA. Thomas Connery, Studio Art MFA. Tori Gleason, Studio Art MFA. Amanda Duba, Studio Art MFA. Lauren Schmal, Merchandising, BS. Haley Minton, Fashion Design, BA. Hallie, Fashion Design, BA. Thanks. Claire Comfort, Fashion Design, BA. Marina Freyanal, Fashion Design, BA. Molly Giseli, Merchandising, BS. Sarah Dunlap, Studio Art, BFA. Amaya Johnson, Studio Art, BFA. And I'll pass the mic to you.
Let me trip on something first. Madeline Reichel, Studio Art BFA. Ariel Castillo, Studio Art BFA. Stella Dunnett, Merchandising BS. Cameron Christensen, Merchandising BS. Alex Agag, Merchandising BS. Woo! Samantha, Sam Love, Merchandising BS. Go, Sam. Yvonne Harmeyer, Merchandising BS. Lauren Gregory, Interior Design BS. Sorry. Allison Harmon, Interior Design BS. Brooklyn Cox, Interior Design BS. Hi, Julia. Julia Hewitt, Merchandising BS. Shoshana Kendall, Merchandising BS. Olivia Klee, Merchandising BS. Amber Jacobson, Merchandising BS. Katie Podell, Merchandising BS. Mary Eckert, Merchandising BS. Sarah Ross, Studio Art BA. Rachel Siccio, Merchandising BS. Nicole Crystal, Merchandising BS. Riley Moran, Interior Design BS. Catherine Larson, Merchandising BS. Daria Afshar, Merchandising BS. Jaylee Rodriguez, Merchandising BS. Look, I made it. Eric Chang, Fashion Design BA. Anna Thomas, Fashion Design BA. Maya Hammonds, Fashion Design BA. Lindsay Elick, Fashion Design BA. Ellie Carter, Merchandising BS. We'll switch here in a moment. Aaliyah Hole, Merchandising BS.
Michelle Kwok, Studio Art, BFA. Ali Gritch, Merchandising. Gracious, sorry. Thank you. Samuel Crawford, Comprehensive Design. Natalie Socrates, Merchandising. Ethan Bear, Merchandising. Cassandra Driver, Merchandising. Claire Potter, Merchandising. Thank you. Natalie Thompson, Merchandising. Tessie Flavaris, Apparel Merchandising. There we go. Gia Tortorella, Merchandising. Italian. Thank you. Brooke Mofshin, Merchandising. Mia Kratchman, Merchandising. Madison Puricelli, Merchandising. Thank you. Janie Burlock, Studio Art, BA. Amanda Levine, Merchandising. Should I be saying their degree? Paige Raymond, Merchandising, BS. Samantha Sullivan, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Jordan Stayer, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Emma Carruthers, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Thank you. Alexandria Johnson, Interior Design, Bachelor of Science. Regan Otto, Interior Design, Bachelor of Science. Maggie Wallace, Studio Art, Bachelor of Arts. Michelangelo, Studio Art, BFA. There we go. Sebastian Moreno, Studio Art, Bachelor of Art. Emily Ramos, Studio Art, Bachelor of Arts. Lindsay Valadez, Studio Art, Bachelor of Arts. Thank you. Carolyn Kuntz, Studio Art, Bachelor of Arts. Abigail Reddick, Interior Design, Bachelor of Science. Thank you. Holly Dryman, Interior Design, Bachelor of Science. Felix Patterson, Interior Design, Bachelor of Science. Brooke Johnson, Interior Design, Bachelor of Science. Sydney Bernato, Interior Design. Ian Lewis, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Thank you. It's going to be good. Kaylee Geronidis, Merchandising. Thank you. Julia Alessandri, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Thank you. Aaron Murphy, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Thank you. Ava Rashap, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Thank you. Hannah Gold, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Samuel Sherry, Comprehensive Design, Bachelor of Science. Thank you. Andrew Nopenberger, Comprehensive Design, Bachelor of Science. Tin Morgan, Comprehensive Design. Ashaye Singhal, Fashion Design, Bachelor of Arts. Thank you. Natasha Williams, Fashion Design, Bachelor of Arts. Kennedy Obermeyer, Fashion Design, Bachelor of Arts. Sophia Bourne, Fashion Design, Bachelor of Arts. Carmen Cancilla, Fashion Design, Bachelor of Arts. Mary Randall, Fashion Design, Bachelor of Arts. Samantha Whitlock, Fashion Design. Delaney Bailey, Comprehensive Design, Bachelor of Science. Corinne Dillon, Comprehensive Design. Or Karen, blew that one. Uviva Feldman, Comprehensive Design, Bachelor of Science. Aubrey Irvin, Comprehensive Design, Bachelor of Science. Emma Blanford, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Yep. Your turn.
Madison Rector, Merchandising, BS. Ellie Bemis, Merchandising, BS. Tessa Griffin, Merchandising, Bachelor of Science. Mackenzie Keating, Merchandising, BS. Cole Vandervender, Merchandising. Graham Rooks, Interior Design, BS. Carla Gonzalez, Merchandising. Maria Ivanchik, Studio Art, BFA. Lily McNeil Kitchener, Studio Art, BFA. Ethan Shaw, Studio Art, BA. Tyler Barker, Studio Art, BA. Dane Wallace, Master of Architecture. Brian Kim, Master of Architecture. Albert Bracken, Master of Architecture. Congratulations. Livanya Mohan, Master of Architecture. Hyun Won Park, Merchandising, BS. Jose Zapata, Merchandising, BS. Stephanie Duas? Yeah. Sorry, Merchandising. Leon Young, Interior Design, BS. Christian Zahi, Interior Design. Leah Ralgel, Interior Design, BS. Emily Fitzner, Interior Design. Faith Buskirk, Interior Design. Kenny Glenn Nelson, sorry, Interior Design. Amelia Montana, Interior Design. Hannah George, Interior Design.
Hannah Fergus, Interior Design. Rebecca Tolman, Interior Design. Herb Purcell, Interior Design. Alexis Longloria, Interior Design. Jenny Gomez, Interior Design. Flora Arthur, Studio Art, BFA. Elisa Parr, Studio Art, BFA. Libby McGuire, Merchandising, BS. Melissa Wilson, Comprehensive Design, BS. Nathaniel Ramsey, Comprehensive Design, BS. Alexis Ramos, Comprehensive Design, BS. Natalia Zapita, Comprehensive Design, BS. Raul Quiros, Comprehensive Design, BS. Dylan Coles, Comprehensive Design, BS. Hannah Jones, Comprehensive Design, BS. Daria Johnson, Comprehensive Design, BS. Tracy Lewis, Fashion Design, BA. Please join me in congratulating these graduates.
Wow. I'm sorry, I gotta ask for another round. Another round. So at this time, I'd like to invite Freddie Arsenault, who is a staff member here at the Eskenazi School, to say a few words as you transition from an IU student to an IU alum. Ready?
You can clap. Go ahead. Yeah. No. Good evening, everybody. As Peg said, my name's Freddie Arsenault. I'm the Director of Development for the Eskenazi School. Many of you don't know who I am yet, but you will. I don't mean to say that threateningly, but you'll be hearing from me. My job really is to inspire our alumni. You all, give yourself a hand, alumni now. Yeah. My job is to inspire our alumni to stay connected with your school and with each other. And so you might say that my job is really, it's all about relationships. And it's really no wonder, because as I look out at you all, I'm reminded of my own undergraduate experience. And one of the most impactful things, or any idea that a professor ever imparted to me was about just that, relationships. His name was Barry Wood, and he was a theater history professor, and he had this really extraordinary knack for using profane language and innuendo to get our attention and to get his point across. And I won't get into details, but just suffice it to say that his lecture on Oedipus Rex is forever seared into my memory, like forever. But so anyway, at the end of our class's semester with him, he asked us a question: why are we here? Here meaning college. Why are we here? And we spent a good 10 minutes going around the class trying to answer his question. And we offered, to gather skills, to get a degree, to party, to meet the one, and to conquer the world. And after he had had enough of our pretty predictable answers, he offered this: you came here to make meaningful relationships. Take a look around. Look at those next to you. Look at the faces on this stage. We really hope that you have found those relationships. You're about to set off on an extraordinary life and career. And if you're doing it right, there will be good times, there will be hard times, there will be ups and there will be downs. But because of the relationships that you have made in this room, our hope is that your ups are made that much higher and that your downs are made just a little lighter. So with that, I'm going to say this. This is a shared experience that you're on now. And though the people in this room, your compatriots, those who have come before you, those on the stage, they've all walked the same path. And those coming after you will walk a similar path. So I'll say this: don't forget us, okay? Come back, come often. Visit just witness the changing face of your school. And so with that, I'll say, I'll leave it at that for the moment. But for now, go forth, create, and bravo on a tremendous and monumental achievement. Give yourself a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats.
Thank you, Freddie. Yes, go forth and create. Don't ever forget that our world needs you desperately, and we look forward to watching your progress and watching you make a positive and beautiful and inspiring impact on our world. So do please stay in touch. We would love to follow your stories as you grow over time. So with that, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate all the family, friends that were here with us, along with our graduates, to celebrate you amazing people that we've had the greatest pleasure to know over the last few years. Thank you for sharing your lives with us and just for being a part of your story. So one last time, congratulations.